It seems to be doing a good job with the prompt, telling it to write a short product description and telling it to use the research data but only focus on product 1. What I forgot to do was tell it to space this information out with BR tags, but it's a short description, so it's not too bad. Okay, let's go and check on the others. So after this column's done, we're going to do about 2. That's ready to go. We're going to hope it does the table okay. If it doesn't, if it struggles and it looks like the code's a bit messy, then we'll just tell it to write a paragraph or a few paragraphs. Now we're going to do the same here. So analyze the research data and write about the key differences between product 1 and product 2. Here's the research data. Again, of course, you would spend a lot more time on this prompt, crafting it. You wouldn't have the same variables as me. This is just to demonstrate how you can break the information up and use the research data. But again, you would want to take your time to craft a powerful prompt, focusing on the tone and the structure. Again, I like to do things like bold key phrases, so you can tell it to do that. I'm going to tell it to do that now, and this is how I'd write it. I'd say bold key phrases and key bits of information using, and I'm going to put the example, the HTML tags. Use sentence breaks with BR. Okay, so we've got analyze the research data and write about the key differences between product 1 and product 2, bold key phrases and key bits of information using B HTML tags, use sentence breaks with BR tags. Save. So we're going to do the same thing, analyzing the research data, and we're getting it to write what we want it to write. Very simple concept. It's just that we have the ability again to get all of our data and use multiple variables to craft a very good blog post. If you just take the time to think about the template and how you'd like it to look, the possibilities are endless. I'm keeping it very simple, very basic, but now we're going to be writing a prompt to describe what product 1 or who product 1 is better for and what it's better suited for. So analyze the research data again and write about, I'm going to tell it what we're doing first. So we are helping a potential buyer to decide if this product is the right fit for them. Analyze the research data and write about who product 1 would best suit. Analyze the research data and write about who product 1 would best suit. That could be phrased better, I know. And also best suit. And explain the best use cases for the product. You might want to throw that into ChatGPT and get it to do a better job. I feel like that was a really poor job, but it's fine. Who product 1 would best suit. Structure. Bold key phrases using B HTML tags. And do I want it to use subheadings within this? We could get it to use H3 subheadings. I don't think that's not necessary. I'm just doing too much here. So we're going to save that and we're going to do the same for product 2. You want to structure everything so the AI can understand and read from it. Just lay it out for it as best as you can. I could say analyze who product 1 would best suit and explain the best use cases for the product over product number 2. This is the thing. Don't be too scared to try things. So we're helping a potential buyer and analyze some research data and write about who product 2 would best suit and explain the best use cases for the product. Oh, over. That was close. Over the... and then the name of it. Bold key phrases. Okay. And these are where we have to get a bit more creative because we're going to be using product 1 review, product 2 review. So let's see what's done. If we can get another column going yet. Yep, we can get another column going. So we're going to do about 2, generate column, and we're going to crack on with these prompts. So it's the last 2, and then we're going to do the contextual paragraph, and then we're going to do the template, and you're going to see how to glue it all together and include the Affy AI product box. So we have our boxes. We'll have a box right at the top with the 2 products, and then we'll have a product box underneath the about header for each of these. So it will look like it's already been formatted to a degree, and then you just need to go in and clean it up. Analyze this product feedback and use it to help you write a first-person review of the product 1. Write about your experience after a month of use. And again, here is the feedback to help you form your review. And then we're going with product 1 review. I'm going to copy that, save. Oh, before I go any further, I do want to add my stylistic elements. I've already told it to write in first person, but we want some more. We definitely want our bolded key phrases and all of those things. People's attention spans are very low, so you want to jazz up the page a bit, make sure things are easy to see and pick out. I'm going to tell it to include bullet points where necessary and write the review again in first person in a human sounding and natural modern tone. Switch up the cadence and vary the sentence length. Ensure the review is honest. Down to... I think that's it. Oh, I didn't say about the stylistic elements. Structure. Name different sections of the review using of the review with H3 tags and bold key phrases and information. That should be fine. This is very rough, so we're going to look at the output. You're going to see the difference adding some of these things makes, and also where you might want to change up the way that you're doing things. So if your prompt would usually end here, you can see that there's a lot more that you can do. You can also see that giving it too much could possibly break things, confuse it, and give you an output that needs more cleaning up. So you might find that you don't want to give it all of this tone stuff, or maybe it doesn't even matter. I prefer it. I like the way the output reads. So I do this, and that's saved. We're going to go to the next one. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to swap it to product 2 review and product 2 and save. And the last one we're going to do is write a contextual paragraph, and we're going to keep this simple. Write a paragraph in the first person about my other post comparing similar products you can check out using the following. You can check out if the ones in this post, I'm going to put main keyword here, are not suitable using the following, and then keep the these are not interlink, these are interlink. So interlink 1 interlink 2, interlink 3, interlink 4. So again, write a paragraph in the first person about my other post, blah, 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 to check out if the ones in this post, main keyword, are not suitable using the following internal links. And keep the full Ahref HTML intact and ensure there is no backward slash in the Ahref hyperlink. I added this because it kept doing that. Hopefully it understands and it does it just fine. So we'll soon see. Okay. And again, once you've got this set up, I won't have to do all of this the next time. So if I go and find another 10 products and I want to do the same thing, once I import the sheet, I just have to hit generate because everything's already set up. The about 1 and about 2, they all have variables. So nothing is specific. I've not used the word laptop. I've used product. And then it's got the main keywords and the product name here. So this can be reused for hundreds and hundreds of posts if you are in a very, again, like a specific niche. If you're in the gardening niche and you've got a bunch of different products you want to review, it's the same thing. So I'm not sure where we are now. We've done about 1, about 2. That should be all complete. And then we just keep going. We just move on with the next. So this one's going to do analyze the research data and create a HTML table of similarities between product 1 and product 2. Let's hope it does this fine. It is on GPT-4, so it should be okay. I could reduce the temperature on this one. But first, let me just give it a chance. If it does play up, then you want to go in and reduce the temperature. And I've said this before, when you're telling it to do something very specific and you don't need it to be creative much, then you want to bring the temperature down. So it gives it less flavor, it doesn't want to try and be too creative. It just sticks to what you've told it to do. And I use that when I'm generating schema or just things, taking some raw plain text and giving it structure. I just want it to take the information as it is and do what I've asked it to do. If this is a mess, it's best to head over to settings, as I mentioned, and go ahead and bring that temperature down. And also bring that presence penalty down, because it's fine if you happen to repeat yourself when you're doing a table. If it doesn't work, we just do it again. Once everything's complete, we generate one post on its own to see how it comes out. If we don't like what the tables are looking like, then we just we change paths. This is more of what I'm looking like. It is quite small, but this is what I'm looking for. Table, TR, TH. This is the kind of table I'm looking for. I may need to guide it in the same way I tell it to do B tags, BR tags. I may need to guide it so it knows what I mean when I say a HTML table, so it knows I just mean this stuff. I'm going to copy this and create a HTML table in brackets. I'm going to put those tags in there using table tags. Okay, so we'll just keep that there for later and see how the output continues. But I know I'm probably going to have to generate this whole thing again using these instructions. But this is just to show you, these are the sorts of things that you'll be troubleshooting when you're creating content in this way. It's not a one click and go approach, because it's a multi-layered approach to AI. It's not the click and generate that everybody's used to. When you take the time to understand this multi-layered approach, you'll be able to create far superior AI content to your competitors who are just clicking generate and go.